So let's say I have a box with a target inside. If you seal the box on all sides, would you be able to hit the target inside without hitting the box itself?
What?
Confused? Don't worry. Cancer researchers were too. Cancer researchers dedicate their lives trying to find ways to target tumors without hurting healthy cells. There are several ways they go about this, but today I'm going to talk about proton therapy. But before we talk about that, we should first talk about conventional radiation therapy, photon therapy. Photon therapy involves using high-energy gamma rays or X-rays to kill cancer cells through a process called ionization. X-rays and gamma rays carry enough energy to remove electrons from water molecules in the body. When water molecules lose electrons, they are ionized into charged, high-energy free radicals, which are very chemically reactive. They bind to any available molecules nearby, in this case, the DNA in cancer cells. They attack the DNA in cancer cells, breaking the backbone and bases. Well, that's graphic. But basically they destroy the cancer cells. So we've solved cancer? Well, not quite. Unfortunately, the photon beam can't differentiate between the cancer cells and the healthy cells. So it's kind of like... The photon beam also damages healthy cells, with the tissue near the surface getting the highest dose of radiation. Additionally, the beam continues to deposit energy even after the cancer site, destroying even more tissue. In fact, the healthy tissue ends up getting more radiation than the cancer does. The reasons why photons are so penetrating is because they got no mass or charge. But what if we used a heavier charge particle, like a proton? Turns out, instead of depositing most of the radiation to the surrounding tissue, protons deposit most of the radiation to the tumor site itself. Huzzah! This physical property is called the Bragg peak. When the beam of protons first enters the body, it moves extremely fast and only deposits a small dose of its energy. As it travels deeper into the body, the dose gradually increases, suddenly rising to a peak. Then, the protons come to a complete stop. It's kind of like when you're in a car when it slows down. It's all smooth going until the car actually stops, and then you get a bit of a jerk. Similar to photon therapy, proton therapy uses ionization to damage cancer cells. When the energized proton beam passes nearby orbiting electrons, the positively charged protons attracts the negatively charged electrons, pulling them out of their orbits. However, because of the Bragg peak, it only does most of this at the tumor site. This unique advantage allows a more direct impact on the tumor while sparing healthy cells, reducing unwanted complications and side effects. But don't celebrate just yet. There is still some damage done to the healthy tissue, although the dose is significantly less than conventional photon therapy. So unfortunately, I can't really give you a satisfying answer about the box. However, I can say that researchers around the world are constantly thinking of new ways to make cancer treatments more effective, often by thinking outside the box.